78 Sports TV here. Salute to the mighty LDBC, Lions Den boxing community. And back in the building, very special guest. We got the OG, the legendary Freeway Ricky Ross in the building. You know what I'm saying? With a young, talented fighter from Cleveland, Ohio by the name of Tiger Johnson. What's happening with y'all brothers?
Man,
What's
we
good,
good.
champ?
That's what's up. All right, Freeway Ricky Ross, man. First, I want you to tell the people how you got into boxing before we get into how you met and this young talented fighter here.
Man, it go way back, man. One day, I used to then go to fights, but one my old lady she had talked me into going. I went to the fight, and we was all of us from LA, all the D boys from LA was sitting at a table, and Don King walked up and shook all our hands. And when I was sitting in jail with a life sentence without the possibility, I was wondering what would have happened if I'd have told Don King that day I had $3 million in my pocket,
Right,
and that I'd let him spend it if he wanted to. How different my life would have been. So after that day, I said, you know what? And then one of my favorite books, I learned that Don King read it while he was in prison. So I just started studying, man. And then something came to me and said, well, you should be the king of boxing. You should take over boxing like Don King did. And that's what I'm doing now.
right. That's what's up. That's what's up, man. So how did you meet this young talented fighter, Tiger Johnson?
Well, once I get on something, I always get to the top. I don't know how I do it, but I always manage to get to the best in the business.
Right,
So, I've been messing with dudes. I was messing with J Rock a little bit, Scooter out of Philadelphia. So while I was there, I met this kid. Tiger, how you pronounce his name? I never pronounce his name right, man.
You talking about Atif Overton?
Yeah, I met Atif. He slid up in there, and I was looking at him, man, and I was like, damn, man, this kid, he might be a boxer, but this kid could be a movie star. This kid got a charisma to him. And me and him started talking, and we built up a relationship. And then he was over in Germany. So me and him was talking on the phone, and then he was like, man, you got to talk to my little homeboy. My little homeboy is bad as the fuck, right? And I was
right,
like, huh? And he was like, yeah, he right here. So he put me on the phone with Tiger. And so me and Tiger, we've been talking a few months now, just getting to know each other, talking strategies and, how boxing go. And I'm telling him how I see promoting a fighter that that I don't think that these guys been promoting fighters the correct way. And, me and him stay on the phone, on the phone sometime at 12, 1 in the morning, man. We just
right,
be, like, what they say, sharp minds sharpen each other. So, I just like the conversation with the kid. The kid keep a good conversation. Uh, Outside of his talents, I know he's a great fighter, but what I like more so than his fighting skills is his intellectual. How he can think. He thinks like a man.
right.
So that's why I'm here.
All right, all right, all right, young homie Tiger, man. Why don't you let the people know um, how you got into boxing, man? You're still an amateur right now. You're an Olympic gold medal hopeful. So, tell the people that's listening about a little bit about yourself as far as how you got into boxing.
Yeah, I mean, I just when I first started, I started when I was 7. I used to just fight a lot. You know, at school or just outside. Really, I just fight a lot, and it was really like I used to fight like almost every day, man, because my school went from first to 8th grade, so I used to have to catch the bus with a lot of the older kids. And, I was like real small for my age, so I used to always like try to mess with me or whatever. And, I used to just be fighting every day. And my dad put me in boxing when I turned 7, but he was gonna wait to put me in when I turned 9 or 10, I think. But he put me in early because he felt like I was ready. So once I first started, I mean, I was a fast learner,
Right,
and I just as time went on, I was just getting better and better.
I learned that in 2 months, 2 or 3 months, that he was a fast learner, man.
right, right. Yeah, no doubt. I noticed. You was. I saw you in another interview where you was breaking down how you lost your first two fights in the amateurs, but some people, if they weak, that'll discourage them. You know what I mean? But you showed a lot of determination. You know what I'm saying? And you came back and you've been whooping ass ever since. You know what I'm saying? So what was the motivating factor behind that? You know what I mean? Do you love boxing that much, or was it more so just to stay out of trouble? You want to box or whatever? What kept you into the sport after losing your first two?
I just love boxing. I just like to fight. So, and then on top of that, it was my dad and my coaches that just kept me motivated and kept me in the gym, and they just kept me helped me stay focused. I just stayed with it.
Right, right. Okay, well, let me ask you about the politics of boxing. I want Rick answer to this too. With all the stuff going on, this side of the street, that side of the street, this promoter, that promoter don't fuck with each other. You know what I mean? Um, like coming into the boxing at this, do you think, Rick, that you're gonna be able to get these fighters, give the fans the best fights available, or is it or do you think it's the boxing politics is too deep to be changed right now?
Well, we got two things that we're gonna have at our advantage to really be able to do whatever we want to do. Um, my goal is not to necessarily help Tiger become a better fighter. He gonna do that on his own. I'm not a trainer. I can't tell you how to hit the mitts. I can't tell you how to do none of that. What my job is to make Tiger so famous and so popular that everybody wants to fight him because they know that when they fight him, they get a payday. Just like with Floyd. Why do everybody want to fight Floyd? Because they know if they fight Floyd, they're gonna get $10 million, $20 million.
Right,
Pacquiao know he's gonna get $100 million. That's why he wants to fight Floyd. So my job is to create uh, uh, um, a thing or aura around Tiger where they know that if they can get in the ring with Tiger, they're gonna get some serious money. I mean, I can help him with the boxing as well, from the standpoint of making sure that his trainers is doing everything they supposed to do, that he has the best dietitians, the best conditioning coaches, and all the best things that he need. But like I told Tiger, my main thing is gonna be to making money.
right, right. Okay. How you feel
That's what
about
I. That's what I come here to help him make money. I didn't come here to help him have 1,000 fights. My goal is to take what he puts out and make more money with his efforts than anybody else could help him do.
right, right. Okay, so with that being said, Tiger, man, what do you know what I'm saying, in 10 years, man, let's say, let's fast forward 10 years from now, you're a professional fighter, okay? What do you hope to have accomplished in that time frame? You know what I'm saying? In your sport, in the sport of boxing.
I'm gonna have a lot accomplished, man. I know I'm gonna be world champion by then. I done helped my family out. I'm doing everything good in my life. So I'm gonna be, I'm gonna be doing good. Like got get all the my first car and my first house. So everything be taken care of by that time. So
Right.
I have all that before 10 years.
Okay, all right. Sound good, man. Sound good.
10 years, he should be retired.
Right.
Right.
Hey, sound
Hey,
good.
hey, hey, 51 and 0. Hey, 51 and 0, retired. You
Right,
know what
right,
I'm saying? Really retired though. You
right.
know what I'm saying?
He said really retired.
Yeah, really
Yeah.
retired.
I don't
Not
plan
with
on I don't plan on fighting until I'm 40, man.
Right, right, right. Okay, come in, hit a lick, and get up out of this mug. You know what I'm
ain't
saying?
gonna be no need.
Right,
Right.
Ain't gonna be no need. You don't have too much money. Yeah, go spend some of that money.
right,
Take
Right.
right.
some of that money. Go save the world.
Right.
You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? Because a lot of these cats out here, they can't think, man. And when you get some people that can think and develop, um, man, I'm just glad to be around Tiger and the fact that he is willing to let me help him on his journey. Because I know that he was gonna make it on his own, but I want to show him that I can help him be even bigger
Right,
with my support and with my background and my knowledge. Some of the marketing techniques that we're going to use, uh, people are not using them in no other in the boxing industry for sure.
Right.
Nobody's really doing that in the boxing industry. You know, me and one of my partners was talking a couple weeks ago, and he was saying that the money was gone since Floyd was gone. And I said, no, the money ain't gone. The money's still there. Floyd gone.
Right.
Right.
The money's still there though, baby. That money ain't went nowhere.
That's right.
So all we need is somebody to fill that void. And as you can see here with Tiger, he a good looking kid. You know what I'm saying? The women gonna love him. Uh, uh,
Right.
he
Right.
got showmanship. So we got everything that it takes. All we got to do is tighten everything up a little bit, and we ain't gonna need no money. You know, with this marijuana deal I just signed, I'm gonna have more money than sin. You
Right.
know,
Right.
Right.
when I walk down the street, you know, money might be falling out my pocket again, like it used to in the old days.
Right. Right.
So,
No
you know,
doubt.
we ain't gonna be tripping off no money. We might be the one putting up the purses. Like, you want to fight Tiger? We're gonna give you 5 million. We're gonna give you 10 million. Come on with it.
Right.
Let's go get it. When you
Absolutely.
know when you come in the game like that, you come in from the point of the aggressor, not the victim. You know, the victim comes in and they want to know how much they're gonna get paid. But when you the man, you come in and say, I'm gonna pay you.
Right.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
How much you need? How much you need?
Yes,
and
indeed.
and that's the position that we want to be fighting from. You know, also I'm working with a network called Impact Network. Next year they plan on doing 50 fights a year. So man, we just got so many opportunities that it's gonna be crazy. I'm also working with Rob Garcia. I'm his assistant, Mikey Garcia's brother.
Right.
So as soon as this thing break, we're gonna get Trav out here and let him get in there with some of them pros over there at Rob Garcia's gym. And we're just gonna use all our resources, man. I also work with the other Rob Garcia, who used to be Floyd Mayweather Senior. Well, still is Floyd Mayweather Senior's assistant. He's one of the best dietitians in the game. He's the one that got Austin Trout down to the 147. Uh, I
Right.
work with Austin as well.
Okay. Okay. That's what's up. All right.
So we trying to get a fight right now with Austin with any one of the top 147s. Austin saying he'll get any of them to smoke. So we trying to get that in as well. I mean, we got a lot of stuff going, man, and what we gonna do? We want to bring everybody in where we support each other. You know, when Tiger get ready to fight, all the guys that I work with, they're gonna be tweeting and talking about it, and if they can, they're gonna be at the fight. We're not gonna have it where uh, we got too many fractions, too many tribes, and you know, too many people don't get along. We lost more people with this coronavirus than anybody else.
Right.
And I don't know if you know, but I told him March the 7th that it was gonna hit blacks harder than it was gonna hit anybody else because I kept hearing everybody talking about it don't affect blacks, don't affect blacks.
Right.
And here I am, I'm working with one of the top doctors in the world that deals with this, and he's telling me what it's gonna do. So when people hear me talking, that was me talking through the doctor, or the doctor talking through me. You know, from the stuff that I learned from him.
Right.
Uh, but you know, we just got so much stuff going, man, and you know what our goal is to help our people, man. Our people are hurting right now. Detroit, we only 12% of the population, but we 70% of the people who are dying from coronavirus. You know why? Because we don't eat right. You know, I've been a vegan for 30 years. I don't
Right.
touch sugar. I don't touch salt. I don't eat cow milk, butter, none of that. You know, because I want to be healthy.
Right.
I know that it's important to be healthy.
Right.
And that's what I'm gonna teach my guys. That not only do you want to be a good fighter, but you want to be healthy. You
Right.
want to have your mind. You want your mind right, where you thinking right, where you functioning right. Because once you do all that, everything gonna take care of itself. Can't nobody beat you
No doubt about it. No doubt about
then.
it. Yeah.
I done took over Tiger interview, man. I'm sorry, Tiger, but
Nice.
you know
Spin that
he
game.
he got me he got me cranked up, man.
Yes,
And
indeed.
and but I see Tiger gonna do some big stuff, man. Even bigger than he know. He don't even know how big he gonna be
Right.
because I can see into the future. If you get a chance, go and read an article they did on me in 2013. But he really was writing an article in '98, and he was writing my obituary. And I predicted to the dude everything that's happening right now that's happening to me today. And don't let me be the one to come up with the cure for that coronavirus. Don't let that happen. Now don't let that happen.
Yeah, I heard you. I heard you got some secrets over there about that, man.
Man, I'm working with one of the top doctors in the world for the coronavirus, and I believe that he do have the cure. I believe that he has the cure, but nobody will listen to him. So Stevie Wonder sent it for him. He'll be out here in L.A. They're gonna take him to the hospital, and hey, boy, turn that thing down. And we gonna see what he can do, man.
No doubt, no doubt. Well, you know that's how they did Dr. Sabi too. They ain't want nobody to take him serious and stuff like that when he had a lot of information. You know,
No doubt. And Dr. Sabi wasn't the first one.
right?
What's the one who invented the peanut butter? And George Washington Carver, and then they
Yeah.
had another one that did blood plasma, and then they had one that showed Edison how to harness electricity. And
Yeah,
come on, man, they
absolutely,
built the pyramids.
absolutely,
Huh? They built
absolutely.
the pyramids. They don't even know how they did the pyramids. They still trying to figure it out
Right?
today.
They trying to blame it on the aliens. You know what I mean?
And then, well, if it was aliens, you know who they was with.
Exactly.
You
Right.
know who they was hanging out with.
Right.
They was hanging out with them brothers.
Right. Right.
Hey, hey, and then what about the lady who was sending them out of space?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
you don't know about her?
There's a lot of information out there I hadn't heard, man. But you know, um,
So you know when you look at a brother, when you look at a brother, you're looking at a bad man.
absolutely.
Really, you looking at the father of civilization. I got a couple of my partners. They say I'm a racist, but
Yeah, man. The hell with them, man. You know, that's what they do.
Right.
You supposed to know your history and know
I'm just pro-black.
Right.
absolutely.
I ain't racist. I'm just pro-black.
Exactly.
Right.
I just believe that the brothers need a shot,
Exactly.
Right.
other than a shot from the police. You know what I'm saying? When you run it,
Right. Right.
we've been getting that too often. So right now, I'm dedicating my life to helping these young brothers. And if it's boxing, football, man, I got some stuff planned. Watch, Kev, what we do. You
Right.
watch what we do, Kev.
I
I got
believe you.
some plans. I got a call yesterday from Steph Curry's attorney in Iguodala.
Right.
Is that his name?
Iguodala. Yeah.
They want to do something with me.
That's what's up.
So what I'm noticing is that they starting to see. You know what I'm saying? Out of all the stuff I've been doing, people are finally starting to see what I can do. You know, I had to know one documentary on Netflix for a year and a half, and they ain't nobody give me no award. They don't give me nothing.
Right.
They even took my credit off.
Wow.
But see, I don't really care about credit because I didn't do it for credit. I did it to educate my young brothers.
Right.
Right.
See, they think I love money. I don't love their money. I just like to make it.
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, let me ask Tiger this though. Tiger, you know, for the people who watching this right now and they're not too familiar with you, I know you fighting at 152, right? In the amateurs.
Right.
Now, when you become a professional, um, are you gonna fight at 154 or 147 or how you gonna do that?
I want to start off at 140 and work my way up, but most likely, you know, most of my career I'm gonna be at 47. And, like towards, like I'm gonna do my thing at 47 for a minute, and then I'm gonna just work my way up.
Right,
Go up to 54. Probably see 160. I'm gonna just
Why not catch
but
her all them titles?
right, right.
yeah. Get all the titles at 40, 47. Go up to 54.
Hmm.
Just keep doing my thing. But I want to start off at 140.
Okay, okay. Who are some of the fighters right now in current boxing or in the past that you grew up looking up to or that you admire? You know what I mean?
Well, my favorite fighters is from back then. Like Sugar Ray Leonard, Sugar Ray Robinson, Pernell Whitaker. You know, those are my favorite fighters. Roy Jones. Um, and now you got I look at Canelo, Shakur Stevenson, Terrence Crawford, Earl Spence. Jaron Ennis is one of my favorite fighters I like to look at.
Right.
Um, yeah, so
Okay.
I mean,
That's
once
what's
I
up.
once I turn pro though, man, I wanna be in that same category, man, for people, saying that same thing about me.
Absolutely, absolutely. You know what I mean? I think it's gonna happen for you, man. Like I said, you got a lot of determination. You definitely talented, man. You got a vicious left hook, you know what I'm saying? A nasty left hook on you, you know what I'm saying? So I think you in good hands with Rick, you know what I mean? I think what's gonna happen is, your career gonna skyrocket, you know what I mean, especially when you turn pro. You turn pro, you're gonna have the support of your people. You know what I mean? You stay loyal to the
Right,
soil. You stay loyal to the soil. The people, your people gonna fuck with you. You know what I mean? That's what's gonna
right.
happen. You know,
Appreciate it, man.
absolutely. You know what I mean? And hey, Rick. So what? How many fires are you working with right now?
Right now, I'm working with about 5. Uh,
Hmm.
but with this deal with Impact Network, I'm gonna be able to help so many fighters because we're gonna be fighting like 4 or 5 times a month. We're gonna have fights going on like 4 or 5 times a month, and it's gonna be televised too. Uh, Impact Network is in 86 million households right now, and it's owned by a black man.
Oh, that's what's up.
But that's just the beginning, though. Well, you know what I'm gonna do? Because I work with some of the sharpest black dudes on the internet.
Right,
When the internet is one of the things that I want to conquer. I want to conquer the internet
right,
because what I figured out is all of the rich people right now, the people who run the world right now, who really wealthy, they all got their wealth from the internet.
right. Absolutely.
Bill Gates, Paul Allen, uh, uh, who else?
Mark Cuban.
Mark Cuban, everybody from the internet, damn near.
Right,
That old money who used to do real estate and got money, they ain't even around no more.
Right, right,
You know what I'm saying? And when it really come to money. So what I've been doing is I've been really studying the internet. Uh, I went to Floyd when I first got home. Some young brothers came up to me and they were talking about streaming. And they came to me because they had saw when Floyd picked me up from the halfway house. And they told me that Floyd shouldn't be fighting on Showtime or HBO, that he should be fighting on everybody's telephone by
right,
streaming.
right,
And I brought the idea to him, but he didn't hear me. But this was almost 10 years ago.
right, right,
So I never forgot what they was talking about when they was talking about streaming. And then now you see Eddie Hearns come out with his own streaming channel for boxing. Uh, you could imagine if Floyd would have been streaming, 5 years ago, how much money he'd have made.
yeah,
So that's one of the things that I'm looking into too is my own streaming channel. After I build my right guy up that can bring the fans, because the fans are gonna follow the right guy.
right.
absolutely, absolutely.
If they like you or they don't like you, either way they're gonna follow you
Yeah,
because
no
they're
doubt
gonna be,
about it.
some of them be on there hoping you lose.
Right, but they still translate into dollars.
Ain't no question.
No
So
doubt.
Right.
that's what I got to do. I got to get me a guy, you know what I'm saying, that'll drive that traffic to that app. Because it's gonna be our app. It ain't gonna be just my app. Because me and Tiger partners.
Right.
We ain't like the normal relationships. You know, he gonna be invested with me.
No doubt about it. No
You
doubt
know what I'm
about it.
saying? We gonna be together. If he need me, I'm coming.
For sure.
Just like one of the homies. If the homie needs you, you gotta go.
Absolutely.
So that's the way I plan on running my operation. Is that I'm gonna be with you all the way, and I'm hoping that you with me the same way I'm with you.
No doubt about it. You know what I mean? I'm gonna ask you too, Tiger. Now with this state of this coronavirus and quarantine and stuff like that, uh, how do you stay motivated and how do you stay in shape? You know what I mean, and ready to go. You know what I mean, in a time like this. What's your workouts looking like?
Man, I just been running, man. Doing workouts at home, like ab work. Push ups, just making sure I'm just do the best way I can to stay fit. And I just been like watching a lot of boxing, man. Documentaries, man. Just stuff to keep me focused and motivated. So once this quarantine ends, man, I'll be ready to go.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. Yep.
And he talked to me. Hey, he talked to me about 2 hours a day.
Right.
Right? Yeah. I talk to Rick
Yeah, I
every
stay
day
in his
about
ear.
business.
I'm in his ear hard. I'm in his ear hard.
Right. Right. Yes, sir. Keeping them ready, man. That's how you gotta do it, man. That's how you gotta
and he
do it.
and he writing his book too.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm getting my book started, man. It's gonna be like it's about how I started boxing, the struggles and ups and downs I've been through, and it's gonna be about current events and even the past events. So it's gonna be like a book about how everything started, really.
Okay. Okay. That's what's up. I'm looking
And
forward to
and
it.
Tiger single too.
Oh,
Right,
ladies, y'all heard that? Ladies out there, the sister.
Yeah, so tell them they better hit him up on social media. Don't wait till he get that bag and then come hollering because he ain't gonna want to holler
right,
Hey,
then.
say they got to put their bid in now, huh? Yeah, put the
Hey, we
right,
might have to have Flavor Flav to come do a Tiger Love show with him.
right,
You know what
right,
I'm
right,
saying? Help Tiger find some love. I'm gonna
right,
call Flav and ask him about that. Hey
right.
right,
man, my man, he ain't got no woman, man. And
right.
he finna have a whole lot of bread.
Right, right, right. Yeah, yeah. For the
Hey
love,
Flav, we need
yeah.
your help, Flavor Flav.
Right.
Right, right. For the love of Tiger and shit. That's what they gonna be.
Yeah. Oh, that's the name of the show, For the Love of Tiger.
Yeah, that's how they gonna
Right.
do it. That's how they gonna
What you
do
think? What you think, Tiger? You like that name?
Yeah, man, that's a perfect name.
For the Love of Tiger.
it. Yeah,
I like that. We got to do a T-shirt on that one, Tiger.
yeah, yeah. Hey, so Rick, man, tell the people, man, um, because a lot of people was asking last time we talked to you on Trio Boxing Talk. A lot of people was asking about your relationship with Floyd. If you don't want to speak on it, you ain't gotta speak on it. But
Me and Floyd cool.
yeah, okay, okay, yeah. A few people was hitting up asking about it.
Well, I said a few things, you know what I'm saying? And but they was all true. You ask my homies, I don't say nothing if it ain't true. Floyd picked me up from the halfway house. I thought we was gonna have a working relationship. I thought he was gonna help me climb the mountain, and that wasn't what he was after. We never had no words, no nothing. I mean, if I see Floyd now, he always Ricky, and I'm always Floydy,
Right,
and we hug and everything is good. But I said that when he did that, when he picked me up from the halfway house, I thought that he saw my mind and was on me because of the way I think. But what I figured out is that he wasn't on me for the way I think. He was on me for street cred.
right, right, right. Yeah, that's messed up, but that's what most
50
people.
called me. 50 called me the day that I got out the pen. I got out at 4 o'clock in the morning. I was on the phone with 50 around 10 that morning. So they was showing love, but the thing that baffles me is that nobody really respect my mind. And my mind is more powerful than my street cred because my mind is what made my street cred.
Absolutely.
My ability to be able to think and analyze a situation. And that's what I'm gonna bring to the table that nobody else around can do. They can't analyze the way I analyze. Like I jumped in the marijuana industry just in time. They gave out 100 licenses. Mine was 99. Pimp.
Right, right, right.
Right.
99
You know
of
what I'm
them.
saying? 99. They let me slide in. They let me slide in at 99. But what they did is that allowed me to be in a position to really control the marijuana industry because nobody in the industry has a bigger name than mine. Uh, 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 so once I get established, that industry is mine for the taking to do whatever I want to do with it.
Absolutely. Hey,
And
hey, I'm
and really boxing too. Boxing the same way. They got some dudes in there that been in there for a while and got some paper, but those dudes are not really they're not really grounded. Uh, uh, they're not around. You don't see them. Like I was gonna be in Tokyo this year for the Olympics.
right,
I was gonna be walking around the matches. Talking to the fighters, because what I did is what I do is I study people. I study their game, and then I see if I can do their game better than what they did it.
right.
You know, can I outshoot you from your spot? You know, and for me, it's just a game. You know, it's not about nothing else. It's just having fun. You know, I don't have nothing else to do.
Right, right, right. Well, you know that marijuana industry is about to really boom. It's booming now, but it's really about to take off. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm gonna pick your brain on that because you know what I mean. I got a
We
couple.
can do that. We
Yeah,
can do that. You know,
yeah.
I love doing that. I'm gonna have the doc. I'm gonna be interviewing the doc today too. After we do this one here, I got Dr. Watson on. He's one of the foremost researchers. He was a Navy, one of the guys, you know, when they shoot them dirty bombs off.
Right,
When he was
right,
in the Navy, he'd be the one to go over there and clean up and wearing the suit and tell everybody else, okay, you can come around now. So
right.
he gonna be on. He gonna be talking about the coronavirus, what his research is saying, and what Black people need to do to stay out of trouble. You know, stay safe
For
in
sure,
this pandemic.
for sure. Much love, man. I appreciate y'all, man. And salute to Young Tiger. Young Tiger.
Tiger, what's your social media? Because the girls gonna be trying to find you.
Oh yeah, man. Y'all can
Wait till I
find me
post your
at.
picture on my page. They gonna go bananas. I'm gonna tell them you single too. They gonna go bananas.
Yeah, y'all can find me at Tiger Johnson 216 on Instagram and Tiger Johnson 216 for Twitter.
Okay, okay. All right. And the young homie, ladies out there, the young homie is single. You know what I'm saying? Put your
Right.
applications in now. You understand?
Yeah.
Go ahead and
Yeah.
do it. You know what I'm saying? The brother gonna be reviewing apps. You
Before it's
know?
too late.
Right, before it's too late. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Rick, man, tell the people where they can find you, man, on social media.
Or they can give me a Freeway Ricky on Instagram and Freeway Ricky Ross on Facebook. You know, they snatched my Twitter down, so I'm Twitterless.
Wow. Okay. All right, so you just on the IG right now.
Yeah, I'm just on the IG. I'm on Facebook too.
Okay, on
I got
Facebook.
Facebook.
Okay.
You know, I'm stronger on Facebook than I am on IG, but IG catching up.
Right, right. That's what's up.
I'm
All
trying to
right,
hit that million mark. I want to hit that million mark.
for sure.
Right.
No doubt, man. Well, I appreciate you brothers' time, man. I'm gonna definitely stay in contact and talk to the rest of your fighters you got there, Rick. You know what I mean?
Okay,
All
let's
right.
do it.
Salute
All
to the
right,
Tigers,
Tiger.
man. Much
All
I'm gonna
right,
love.
holler
man.
at you. I'm gonna holler at you
Thanks
tonight.
thanks for having me on the show, man. I appreciate it, man.
No doubt. Salute to both of y'all brothers and salute to the mighty LDBC. We up out of here, man.
All right, peace.
All right, peace.
All right.